Hey guys, how you doing? I need to do a setup to this Danelectro right here. So I'm going to take it in the back and fix this thing up a little bit. Here we go. So here we have a Danelectro, and it's got the crackle finish. How neat is that? That is a factory finish right there. But the string height is kind of high on this. So let me see if I can make some adjustments and bring that string height down a little bit. Okay, so let's just take a look at this string height. And we put our short scale gauge down across here. And you can see, I'm just going to use this, but you can see how much room you have underneath that. So we need to tighten that truss rod. That wasn't a feeler gauge, but we need to adjust this truss rod. And let's snug it down, and that should bring our string height down. So we're looking up here at the headstock, and there is no place to adjust the truss rod there. We come down here to the heel, and we can also see there is no place to adjust that truss rod. So that's probably why this guitar hasn't been adjusted, and we need to pull the neck off of it so we can get to that truss rod inside there. So here we go. This should be fun. Okay, so I'm going to put a capo across here just to hold the strings in place while I loosen the strings. And you guys all, if you've seen my channel, you know that I had one of those electric string winders, but it is dead. It's the second one. Here it is right here. It's the second one that I've had. And I love this. I love these things, but the battery, when the battery gets too low, it didn't survive the move over into the new store. It went dead. Can't recharge it. It won't recharge. Okay, so I got my strings loose. Let's go back here and take a look. And so these screws here are for the pickups. So it's these 5 up here that need to come out. So we've heard about, you know, the most common 4-bolt neck plate. We've heard about the famous Fender 3-bolt neck plates. This one's a 5-bolt. I have never seen one with this crackle finish like that. I say it in all my videos. Super cool. It does have a little scratch right there though, but yeah, this is a super cool guitar. We just got to get it to play better. Okay, those all seem loose. Flip it over this way and see what happens. There we go. And there it is right in the end there. So let me find what size Allen key fits in there. Okay, so I am just going to tighten this. Oh, it's super loose. There we go. That feels pretty snug. Put my gauge back on it. And if you guys can see there, if I can hold the camera up so that you guys might be able to see that. I know it's upside down and backwards and everything else. But there you go. That looks good to me. That looks really good. I'm gonna just give it one more little snug. There we go. Alright, that looks good. Well, you know what? Since I have it this far apart, I'm gonna move the body off to the side. And let's take a look at this neck, because those frets, we might as well polish those up. Okay, so what I have here for this job is I got my fret guard, and I have a little bit of, what grit is this? It's 1000 grit. Alright, so I do it like this all the time. You put your guard across there, and you just very lightly, there's no fretwear on this guitar, it hadn't been played very much. Very lightly, just take the top layer of dirt off the frets. Don't sand them down so far that you're actually taking material off the fret, but just getting a little tiny bit of dirt off of them. Okay, so as you can see, this is the one that I just sort of ran the sandpaper over, and this one I haven't done that yet. So I don't know if you guys can see any kind of big difference in there. But that's kind of what I do. Get that top layer of dirt off of them. These frets all look nice. Okay, so once you start to get down into this neighborhood, then you get your small guard, and you use the small guards. These feel like big jumbo frets. Okay, it looks like there's a little bit of dirt right in there. So what I'm just going to do now is we're just going to put some Dunlop 59 on here, 65, and this cleans your fretboard too. And I'll just show you how I do that. I grab a paper towel and I just rub this stuff in. Yeah, this guitar, I don't believe this guitar was played very much. It probably came straight from the factory with that height, like the string height. And whoever had it bought it because it's such a cool finish, having that red crackle finish on there. But they obviously didn't play it very much because the string height was so high. It's got a nice looking piece of board on there. The fingerboard looks pretty, how it's got the wave, and then it's got the kind of looks like a knot right here. And always sort of wipe it with the frets, and I don't know how much difference it makes, you know, wiping it this direction. People have told me, dude, you're just wiping the dirt and you're mushing it right up to the side of the frets. If you do it in this direction, and that theory kind of makes sense. So there it is. So we've got a clean fretboard, and we'll put it back on the guitar, and let's see what happens. Okay, so it's all tuned up, and our string height is really nice now. It seems like a good playable guitar. And the fretboard turned out real pretty. It is real pretty. The dark wood with that finish. Really nice. I'm going to go plug this thing in. Alright, so I got this thing all tuned up. Plays so much better now. Yeah, so there you have it. A quick little adjustment makes all the difference in the world. I think I can actually sell this thing now. Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate you guys spending a little time with me. Everybody have a great day, right?